Good evening, it's the 8th of August 2023 and I'm just going to recap my trades for today. I ended up red, don't have many red days, I've not had many red days for a long time, but today's a red day. I overtraded and I was up this morning and I should have walked away but I didn't, but it is what it is. So I find these videos help me to be a little bit more accountable for my bad trading. I'd say bad trading, over trading. So just to recap, the trades I took today are as follows. So my first trade was in the pre-market and it was off of this candle. In fact, it came down into this zone I've been watching, which is this zone here on the 60-minute. And let's open up the 60-minute. Here we go, that's better. So this is a zone I've been watching for since we had that sell-off on Friday, and it came back down into this zone here, and I went long on this trade. And it's pre-market, so I only took a couple of positions there and there. So it's a great entry, and it's a great long. And if I go to the 5. You can see where I got in and out. So my in was I got in there and there, and my out was as I broke. I rode the right wave up to here, and it was on the break of that candle as we broke down. So that was a good out, and I was up for the day. Started off in the green, and there was no need for me to really trade from that moment onwards. But like I said, there's only a couple of contracts. It wasn't a full size position. And so looking back, I did take another short after the open, and so it was here. So we opened, we set in this flag position. Even though I didn't take the flags, it was still what used to be the green demand zone. It broke through, so now I changed the colour to red because it's now a supply zone. And I got in, I averaged in, again only a couple of contracts, because I was having issues with not issues with my trading platform, but I was having issues with my trade copier, with my Apex platform. I get into one account and it automatically copies it to all my other accounts. So so all I need to do is make a 1 hour move, and that, in my 6 accounts I'm using at the moment, that gives me 6 hours of results. So, and it works really well. So anyway, I only got in with 2 because I was playing around with my contracts at the time and trying to work out why a trade copy was a user error. And so my in was here and here, and I rode it down to here. So that was a great trade. So that's where I should have walked at this point. I did try this to get in here, and I was hoping to get a bounce off of this. It was the demand zone originally, but then I stopped out. In fact, I stopped out at break even, and I stopped out there, and that's why I tried again. I got in there and there instead. So that stop out kind of took away from the first trade of the day. So I was at bit better than break even, and then this one was one that put me above break even. You know, I was up. I was okay. Like I said, I should have walked away, and then I started to overtrade. I wanted to take it back down because where was my short? So I was in this trade here, and I got out round here. I tried another short when we pulled back into here, and I did get out exactly on my level I put out this morning at 44.8250. But then I didn't think about reversing. It was below average volume as well, and it wasn't really a bottom tail. This one here I would have been more interested in reversing that candle, but I was already short, so I didn't really. This is kind of like an ad position for me, and I was biased short, and I didn't think about going long. And then look what happened to putting in a higher low. And I should have identified that as a change of trend, double bottom, or in fact, if you look at this pattern, and it's one of my favourite patterns, I still didn't see it. Beautiful head and shoulders pattern, and we've got the neckline. The neckline is basically the area I defined. So the neckline is this red area. So, and I still didn't take it. I didn't take the break and retest of this area. And if we look to see what happened for the rest of the day, it was just on an upward path all day. So it was a bit disappointing. I did try bouncing off of the VWAP, and again I held too long and let myself stop out. Then I tried going long off the VWAP for break and retest, held too long, got stopped out. Then I saw this candle here, I tried going short and ended up getting stopped out. I was trying to go for a big move in either direction, and obviously I just got chopped around, and all these little stop outs, all these little paper cuts took out all the profits I made from this great trade here. So it's a bit annoying. I did make some of it back today. I went short at this level at the top. In fact, I got out too early. I just wanted to keep my profits. I was out there, and look, it's still going down now. So maybe I should have kept a runner. So tomorrow, I'm gonna put a note on my journal just to every half an hour see whether I can identify a new trend, because I keep missing these change of trends, and I end up getting chopped around all day, or I try shorting these areas and I'm going against the trend when I should really be going with the trend. And look at that. I even thought today, when it broke through, come back down to the zone, I even thought, oh, maybe I should go long there, but no, I was trying to short it. And had I gone long there, my mindset would have been changed. I would have been on a bullish mindset rather than a bearish mindset. And I think when I get into my mindset, like this one here, I was adamant I wanted to be bearish all day. I wanted it to come down and come down. Here, I was still bearish because I missed that opportunity there, and it's a level I put out as well, 44.8250. I even said in my Discord channel, I'll just show you. Just clear it. 44.82. Where is it? This one here. I put it up for a short play. No, it's not that one. 44.82. I've been blind. Also watch. Oh, okay. I put a note in saying I'm also watching 44.82. So where was that? It's definitely there because I commented on my. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what I didn't actually put it through I got a little program I wrote which makes it red and green. But what I did is I actually put the level in. I'm also watching 44.82 for a higher probability bounce. And notice what I said, 44.82 for a higher probability bounce. And let's have a look and see how probable that bounce was. 44.82. Here we go. 44.8250 are pretty much there. Look at that. Higher probability bounce. My high probability bounce are places where I want to layer in. Had I layered in, and I could have just held that all day until we closed today. So a bit frustrating, and I think after I saw that higher probability bounce, and it's annoying, it's frustrating that I called it as well, and I even made the comment here to be watching this area. It doesn't get any easier than that. When you put a level out, I really need to honour my levels and not think I know better than the market. And that level was absolutely spot on. Look at that. And that could have made a lot of money today had I been watching it properly. So tomorrow I'm going to be paying more attention to levels, and especially my favourite pattern as well, the head and shoulders pattern. I love this pattern. I should have been in probably on the break of that shoulder there, up. And I'm going to pay more attention. I'm not sure what. As SPY did something similar to the ESQs. Still looking weak. Look at that hourly. Do you know what? It looks like a good short coming up about now. A break of that candle there in my. It's now a supply zone, because it's still a demand zone really, because it hasn't really broken through. But look at this, a nice level for a short. Maybe tomorrow we might see it move down. What else have we got? We looked at oil as well, so that's the Nasdaq, which did similar to the futures, but yes, and oil. Look at that. So I put this level in today, and we're getting close to it. and look at that, beautiful. That level was put in today, and look how it bounced. How good is that? So what was that 8011 is what I was looking at. When did I put that level in? It might have been area convergence. Yeah, I think I put that in based on that bottom there, these tops here, and that bit of area there. And I was trying to find the next level down for potential bounce. In fact, all this area was in a great area for a bounce, and that's only because we've got this high level volume as well. So this volume bar, so that would have been a preferred entry about there, but I was pretty much there with that one, right on the dot. So 80, and also 80 is a nice round number as well, so it's worth keeping an eye on this. So tomorrow, moving forward, we are watching for a potential break and retest of 83.23. I think that's not a bad place to be watching, and maybe a bounce back off of this right hand shoulder here. So we could probably see we may pull down, hit this level here, and push back up again. And we've got a top there as well, so some good support there. Okay, well that's it. Disappointing day. I've had my first red day in probably about 12 days, so I'm going to sit back and mull over my day and hopefully improve for tomorrow and stop the overtrading. Anyway, have a good day, have a good evening, and I will see some of you tomorrow.